Philippines is a country that is frequently visited by typhoons. So those homes that are situated in very low areas are really prone to flooding. My family and I, for many years, had to contend with such flooding. Our previous homes were really in very low areas, and so we just got used to evacuating on a yearly basis because of this. And I still remember the drill. Every middle of the year, we would celebrate our town fiesta, and right after that, my family would start packing our stuff. So a lot of the things that we could not carry with us, we just put on much more elevated areas, such as in the ceiling, and then we would start packing our clothes so that we could evacuate toward the home of my late grandparents. So each year, that was the situation, and we are not new to riding boats or bangkas, which I jokingly call gondolas, in order to traverse those flooded areas. So that was a usual thing for many years. But there was one year wherein the typhoon that ravaged our place was much stronger than the usual, and so they called it a super typhoon. And because of this, we were not prepared. There were many things that we have never experienced before this that we just had to face. So for example, although we were evacuating on a yearly basis before, we didn't really need to go to evacuation centers. We were fine with staying at our grandparents' house, and we were not really given any relief goods because those are really reserved for those that are more badly affected. But on that year, where the super typhoon visited, for the first time, we experienced going to evacuation centers, and then we also received some rations or relief goods. And one of these relief goods was a can of sardines. During the time that we were badly affected and it was hard to get food because there were a lot of stores that were affected, everything was in chaos, I just was so thankful that we had food like that, even if it's a humble can of sardines. And because of that experience, from then on, something happened to me that made me feel like a can of sardines is actually a very, very delicious food. It's just that at the time that we were really in dire need, that can of sardines served as a blessing to our family. So now if you would ask me why a can of sardines is so delicious for me, I would say it is delicious because now it has a unique story for me that I will always remember and cherish even years later, and will serve as a good memory of how we were blessed despite having to face a challenging situation. And this, my friends, is why a can of sardines will always be delicious to me.